One of the most interesting moments in a classroom happens right at the beginning of the year, when expectations are introduced. In many classrooms, expectations appear as a list of rules written on the board. Students read them, they agree to them, and the class moves forward. Ever heard anybody recognize that situation? But the way expectations are introduced can shape how students think about them for the rest of the year. Hi, I'm Marion. I'm with Engaging Curiosity. In this video, I want to offer a small reflection that many teachers find helpful when thinking about classroom expectations. Students tend to respond differently when expectations feel like rules they must follow versus agreements that protect the classroom community that they spend so much time in. So when students participate in shaping expectations, they begin to understand why those expectations exist. For example, when students discuss running in the hallway, they may initially see it as simply moving quickly from one place to another. They're trying to be obedient even, or respect the rules even, because that's what they've been told they need to get to next. But when the conversation shifts towards how hallway noise affects other classroom, students begin to see the wider impact of their behavior, because they've all been part of the door being closed when noise in the hallway is too much. So that moment of connection builds social awareness. And so one reflection teachers sometimes consider is this: how were classroom expectations introduced? Were they presented as a list of rules, or were students invited into the thinking behind them? Another helpful question for teachers can be, when expectations are discussed, do students have the opportunity to connect them to real experiences, personalize them, make them real in their lives? These small conversations often help expectations feel more meaningful to students. And over time, students begin to see expectations as part of the classroom community rather than something imposed from outside. That shift often changes how students respond when expectations need to be reinforced. So this is the second video in a 3-part mini-series, and there's a longer video as well. In the final video, I'll connect this idea to the larger classroom system that helps expectations work consistently throughout the year. Find the link in the description and the first comment.